Hello, my name is Zoe Legg and I will be sharing with you my snapshot study, which was kindly funded by the Farmers Club Charitable Trust. I was looking into the possibility of diversifying a farm barn into a rural wedding venue. My mother and I run an arable farm down in Devon, and we're looking for a form of substitute income that I can take on as part of the farm. We were a beef suckler herd until 2019, so we have two very well-maintained barns that I believe would lend themselves very nicely to weddings, and we are close to Exeter, meaning that we have quite a large demographic for weddings. I visited two farm venues, which they both had very different approaches to building up the business. One had invested large amounts of money and put in a venue coordinator from the start, so it was much more hands-off. The other one had done it slowly, adding revenue streams like cabins and a sauna and taking it on herself, but obviously it required a much lower level of investment, and they were also not operating all year round, instead using the 28-day change of business use. At the much more sort of intense and invested venue, I learnt about the sound system, which is something that I'm aware that I will need to consider with having local people near the venue. They also recommended using contract suppliers to maintain consistency, and they also outsourced the bar, which they found to be incredibly beneficial as they didn't have to deal with stock. It was a much more, I felt, a strategic move to diversify their farm because they had other businesses and weren't directly involved. At the other venue, I stayed in one of their log cabins, which they offer as part of the wedding package. It was a much softer approach, and I feel that it would work better for us, as I am not in a position to fully invest that sort of level of money. From the back of visiting Dragon's Gate, I also feel that the saunas is a potential for Exeter because it is so close and it's not something that anyone around us is doing. So I went and visited one, obviously after the Dragon's Gate wedding venue sauna that was local in terms of maybe 45 minutes away, and chatted to them about it. And I've been put in touch with the people who built the one at Dragon's Gate. So my intentions is to begin investigating that, looking into insurance quotes, and I've chatted to them about getting one put up for next summer as a starting point to gain some revenue for the funding of the weddings, which I believe or will hope to get up and running in the next few years once I graduate from university.